save from the slot.
Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender. The Sharks will play it in their own end. And now he moves it to King. All alone. He scores! try to kill off this penalty. Puck scooped up by Ruffin. Scores! A long-range shot finds the back of the net.
Well, status quo for him, James. I mean, how many he scored from from that range. But it's the power that he's able to get out. That's not a big windup. Every goaltender has to be expected.
quickly to King. Chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because our big third period is just around the corner. Hemmerling's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will Kentucky's won the draw.